Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I hope you are having a fantastic day so far. Today we are reacting to how this pitmaster makes Texas's #1 barbecue. And that's a pretty bold statement, isn't it? Because Texas is pretty well known for their awesome barbecue. So I'd like to know what makes this guy's the best of the best. So we're going to be checking that out today. But before we do, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you're feeling extra frisky, you may as well give the video a like as well. I do have a Buy Me a Coffee page and a Patreon page linked down in the description if you'd like to help support the channel. That'd be freaking awesome. But please feel no obligation to do so. And without further ado, let's check out how this pitmaster makes Texas's #1 barbecue.
Texas barbecue. It's delicious and one of the most popular styles of barbecue in the world. With thousands of places popping up all over Texas, the Texas barbecue scene's exploding, and for good reason. One place has been able to find a way to smoke meat 365 days of the year and make also some of the most amazing and consistent barbecue in the state. They've been named multiple times in Texas Monthly as some of the top barbecue.
I'm still not completely sold on smoked turkey. I know I'm going to get flack for it in the comments again, but I haven't had it yet. I'm looking forward to trying it, but I'm not sold on it yet. I'm sure I'll love it when I try it, but
Texas,
just yet I'm still not sold.
I, on the other hand, suck at smoking brisket. I can never get it right. So I wanted to see how this pitmaster can make food every single day and always have a line out the door.
Flipping heck.
This is Hutchins. But my day didn't start in line. It started at
4 a.m.
Since Hutchins produces barbecue every day, they never stop cooking since the process takes so long. I met up with the pitmaster and owner, Tracy Hutchins, to see how he starts off his day.
So why you guys start so early?
Just the process of cooking it, we're looking at, depending on the brisket, but everywhere from 14 to 16 hours. We start off on just our...
That's pure dedication, isn't it? I mean, you've got to love what you do to be able to get up at 4 a.m. to start cooking meat every single day. I mean, I'm not saying he does it 365 days himself, excuse me, but you've got to love what you're doing.
Brisket with post oak the first 4 hours, which is really going to bring your smoke ring in. Finish the briskets off with pecan. All of our other meats are cooked 100% pecan.
Tracy explained to me how important not only the selection of wood is to his barbecue, but also how important it is to keep a clean smoke throughout the process. They're constantly cleaning coals out every hour or two to make sure that the smoke is perfect for the meat.
So what does the dirty smoke do?
The dirty smoke is you're just overloading the wood, and it's just, you know, trying to shut the thermostat down, and then that's when that wood will carousel. You can actually smell it.
He walked me out back, then...
I'd never heard of that dirty smoke thing. I probably should do a little bit more research before starting my own. That's a pretty good tip there. I'll have to do a bit of research on that, on cleaning the coals out and stuff.
Finally got to
I didn't know you had to do that.
Brisket. Well, not completely done yet, but we got to see it.
These briskets here were put on about 2 o'clock yesterday. So about 1 o'clock last night, we will take them out and we wrap them in the, we call it, it's the peach paper. And then we finish out our cook on these. So these will be coming off probably in about the next 20 minutes. And then we want a good 5-hour rest.
The amount of time that goes into this brisket is
rest.
wild. Basically, from start to when it's ready to cut, it's almost 22 hours of cooking. No wonder my brisket sucks. I'm not staying up for 22 hours. And the wild thing is not every brisket's the same either. So their strategies have to change. But it all starts with how you trim the brisket.
I want about a 1/4 inch. We're gonna just take most of that hard fat. Some of the guys, if you'll see this is the silver skin. We're not gonna take the silver skin off today, so we never do on ours. And then what we'll do is we'll take it right here. Today we'll take we got a little mustard mix base here, and so we're gonna just slather it up. A lot of people think, man, why so much mustard? And you know, this is gonna taste mustard. You never
look at all that meat.
It's really just a base to set your mark. We're gonna be doing on this particular rub, and what I encourage people to do is we do 2/3 of heavy ground black pepper. We use 8/16. We use kosher salt.
Can I try seasoning it?
100%.
Yeah, can drop some in.
Yourself, yeah.
All right, seasoning my first Texas brisket. I mean, you want to go high, right?
Yeah, and load it up. You can put too much, but I recommend anybody that's doing it at home, always put your heavy ground black pepper if you don't want to put it in the shaker, and then finish your kosher salt. And that way you're going to get kind of a look. So that's it. And this right here, this product will go on a sheet pan, and we will want to get this down to room temperature. That way it's going to, as soon as it goes on that pit at that room temperature, that's really what's going to set that smoke ring.
That's what I love about doing these videos so far. I've learned so much, like letting your meat get to room temperature. It seems so obvious now, but I didn't know. You don't know what you don't know.
For that first 4 or 5 hours in the cook, because that's where you're going to get your smoke.
While the briskets rest and get ready for temperature, Tracy shows us how to prep beef ribs, pork ribs, and my favorite, the Texas Twinkie. The Texas Twinkie is a Hutchins invention, and it's awesome. It's a jalapeno stuffed with cream cheese, then stuffed with brisket and wrapped in bacon.
All right, so we take this bad boy and just stuff it.
Yep. You've already
That
got
is
about
amazing.
50% cream cheese.
I would never
and
think to do
once you
something like
fill
that.
with the prime brisket.
All right.
It's going to be about a 50-50 ratio. Just cover it, cover it, lap it.
This is harder than it looks.
No, it's okay. And then when you finish that, stick your 1 toothpick in there.
Just a little bit, yeah?
Yeah. About like these right here. Just kind of sprinkle them really good. And so yeah, it looks good. Great job.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Now the Twinkies go to the smoker for a few hours. Then, every single Twinkie
my
made to
gosh.
order is cooked on this small little charcoal grill. And then before serving, they put a secret sweet glaze on top. I'm learning that it's not just about smoking, but it's truly the attention to details that makes such a difference in the product. There's no cutting corners. Every single thing is meticulously thought out and planned, and for good reason.
Yeah, just get that beautiful right there.
What do you do, cut on the grain?
We cut across the grain off to the, when we start
at
the
it.
process, going off the
Who needs X-rated material when you've got videos like this out there? This, to me, food porn is the best. It is so good. I love it. I could watch this stuff all day.
We keep it cross
Look
all
at
the way
that.
down. On this particular cut, what I'll do, that's
the
pretty much what
juice.
we got right there. So you can see the moisture in that. And then I would actually turn it here. And then I would start here. And going back to how we trim it, if you'll notice, I'm going to get probably, 95% of this brisket. And that's what you got. That bark's going to sit up there really nice. So that's pretty much what it is. So, yep, that's a good quality brisket right there.
The brisket was good to go, but there was still a few other things that needed to
I
be
wanna see the
tested.
beef
Trey
ribs.
wanted to make sure that everything was perfect before he opened up to the guests. It was awesome to see the level of care that goes into not only the cooking, but for the guest experience as well.
All right, so now this is going to be the finished product, guys, of our dino bone beef rib. So this is going to be our bad boy right here.
I've been eating beef ribs lately. I've mentioned I'm on a carnivore diet, and there's a butcher's quite close to us, and beef ribs are pretty cheap there in comparison to the other meat. So I've been eating a lot of beef ribs, and I've been playing around. But I mean, I'm pretty limited with. I can only use salt because I'm on the carnivore diet. For now, we're using it as a bit of an elimination diet, and then we'll slowly start to introduce things back in. But I tell you what, beef ribs are so underrated. The fat and the flavor. Oh, I love it. I can't wait till I can add some proper spices. And for those of you who have asked, in summer, I am building my smoker, or I'm buying a smoker. I'm going to be doing a whole cooking section where I can go outside and cook my food no matter what the weather is. I can't wait.
I like to cut those.
Oh, look how pink
That's
and
gonna be your
beautiful
good
that is
marbling.
still. Oh
And
my
that's pretty much
gosh.
how the beef rib flows right there.
Look at the size of those things, dude. What do those weigh, like a pound and a half?
That's probably, yeah, this is a good pound and a half. You don't want it falling apart to be cooked to perfection. Just, it's not, you can notice that it's not falling apart. It's not overcooked, but it just gently
Yeah,
just
you
pulls
could. Oh,
apart perfectly.
God.
Okay, now I'm getting hungry, and apparently so is the rest of Texas, because there was a huge line starting to form outside. Trey and his team continued the rest of their quality checks and took some time to prep each other on
Sorry to pause again. I hate queues. I hate waiting in queues. But this is like an exception. I definitely wait in this queue.
form outside. Trey and his team continued the rest of their quality checks and took some time to prep each other on the day. Then, things got really busy. It's truly amazing that Trey's been able to perfect this barbecue and serve so much of it. All day long, the team's prepping meat for tomorrow, while the pitmasters are constantly checking coals, fire temperatures, and even positioning the meat to make sure that everything comes out perfect and consistent. Oh, also, this is Texas in August, so it's about 110 degrees out.
I don't know how these guys do it. They're like out here all day long.
Okay, I got tired of watching everyone else eat, so I decided to get in line, which is where we started in the beginning.
All right, well, we're almost out the door, and it's kind of cool though. I mean, they give you free samples and stuff, and like it's kind of like a nice vibe out here. I mean, watching everybody make this all day, and I'm just like so stoked to actually eat some. It's gonna be great.
I finally started to make it through the line and got my food.
Look, this is an absurd amount of food.
That is so much.
And I'm gonna try to eat all of it. We also haven't
I
even
believe in
gotten
you,
to the
mate.
sides yet, so mac and cheese, here I come.
I took my 900 pounds of meat and headed to the table.
That's
Finally,
so
to
much
try this
food.
I wonder if this is how Trey feels after putting in 22 hours on a single brisket.
Okay, this is a lot of food. We've got 2 types of brisket. So we've got the fattier brisket and then also like the lean brisket. Let's give this the test. Yeah, so it should pull apart like that.
Okay, this food is incredible. I know I'm
that
really
broccoli
bad at
looks
describing
so
it,
nice.
but just trust me, it's amazing. Trey noticed that I was eating
That probably sounds weird to you, but that's one of my favorite vegetables is broccoli. Like if I'm eating veg, I love broccoli.
alone. So he invited me to eat lunch with him and longtime employee Wayne. And Trey opened up a little bit more about their experimentation process and really how they honed in this skill.
Never get complacent in this business, and then even when we try, you know, a few things different, we still to this day we like I was telling you earlier with some of these new creations and trying to adapt. We make way more mistakes until we get it right, and then
Well, we kept eating until I felt like I was gonna explode. These were some of the coolest people I've met in a long time, and I think I learned the secret to good Texas
That
barbecue.
guy's got an amazing
Time
beard.
and care.
Yeah, I think, like I said in the video, what makes him the best, if he is the best, I don't know, let me know what you think down in the comments, but you can see the passion and dedication they have, and the attention to detail is just, it's mind-blowing. It's absolutely mind-blowing. I love that. I've got so much to learn when it comes to barbecue. A few people have said to me, don't even try doing a brisket until you've watched someone or got someone to teach you how to do it, because it's an expensive piece of meat to mess up. And yeah, I agree with that here, but hey, not all mistakes are mistakes. Sometimes they're lessons. So maybe that's the best way for me to learn. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Don't forget to hug a loved one. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.